Braydin, Darskii.
This is YouTube advice, how to better yourself as a YouTuber, make yourself more engaging and entertaining. It can either be while you're editing or when the video is all done and polished up, whatever you prefer, but I suggest watching it with a pen and paper and taking notes, critiquing yourself on what you could do to be a better YouTuber. I do it while I'm editing. But I'm gonna ask her, what is the point of praying? What is the point of asking if he already knows? So my note to myself at this moment is, please look at the camera for a couple seconds after ending a thought. See, what I was doing is like, I was still working on getting over this bad habit of like finishing a thought out of my mouth, but like you're 3/4 of the way done with the sentence. And then when you get to that last quarter in your mind, you've already moved on to the next thing. So you might start doing other things with your body language. So like I would get 3/4 of the way through a thought and then I'd start thinking about the other thought. And then my words would keep going on. I'd be like, it's not usable footage. It's not very engaging, entertaining, especially if I'm disengaging and thinking about something else. And if I'm not engaged, then the audience is gonna be engaged. So my big note to myself is, after you finish a thought, stare at the camera for at least a couple seconds. Also gives me some wiggle room in post to like, because sometimes you want that extra second for that oomph, for it to really sink in. That wasn't a big deal, but I'm actually gonna say that whole thing again. Sometimes you just wanna stare at the camera for that extra oomph to let it sink in. Like that. Even if I don't end up using that, I still want the option of being able to use it. See, you're gonna see things that you need to improve on that nobody else is really gonna notice. Nobody else is really gonna have a radar for it. Like there are gonna be some people like, oh, that's really annoying. I wish you did this, I wish you did that. But you're gonna be especially sensitive to things that you wanna improve upon. That's awesome. I'm already doing way better at that. That's awesome. I'm already doing way better at that. Yes! Oh. How do I want to say this? It's just like getting lucid in a dream. Once you become aware of something, then you can actually improve upon it. This is an extra tip. You should really take a spoonful of coconut and swish around with it while you're editing. This is more about your teeth and health of your teeth. It's called oil rinsing or something like that, or if you just YouTube swish around with coconut, look, I don't know all the health benefits of it. I just know that it's working and it's really good. And here's a warning, not everybody can handle coconut for a while. You really have to build up a tolerance to it. It's kind of like rinsing with Listerine. I bet the first time you tried Listerine, you're like, wow, this stuff's nasty. Similar deal with coconut. Like, I've seen, everybody's different. Somebody's just gonna be able to put it in their mouth and leave it in there for 20 minutes and swish it and work it around. I've seen manly men who can take anything within 5-7 minutes and be like, this stuff's just horrid. So just keep that in mind the first time you put a spoonful of coconut in your mouth, be around the garbage can because you might cough it out or gag or something. It might just be so strong and too intense, but it really is gonna help heal your teeth. It's especially the first time you do it, oh my goodness, it just pulls toxins out. The first time I did it, I had such a crazy metallic taste in my mouth. This also helps a lot with teeth pain. This really does good fighting cavities and whatever pain you got going on in your mouth. I mean, I got a tooth that's bugging me and I'm gonna go see my dentist here in a few months, but until then, I'm swishing with coconut every day and it's really keeping the pain down. But yeah, you wanna get a spoonful of it. So I think coconut melts at about 75 degrees. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, just start crunching up these chunks of coconut in your mouth and working around your mouth, and eventually it will get to a liquid state and then you'll just be able to swish it. Oh, this video. Oh, this video's done. Oh my goodness. This video crashed on me like 13 times. And the problem was that I was filming in, what is this, portrait mode, and the ratio is different than 1920 by 1080. And so when I render from portrait to 1080, it kept crashing my software. And so I love it how when games or software crashes, you get an opportunity to email the company. So I did. I'm like, After I was blessed with realizing what was going on, I'm like, look guys, when I film in portrait on my iPhone and then try to render it in 1080, it crashes. So I sent that email. I'm very confident in that team. They'll fix it someday. But until then, like, this video was so painful, just, But God and Mother Mary got me through it. They made it work. And another thing they did, so that was a lot of miracles in of itself. That big chunk of miracles, just making it, all the rendering work. Big miracle number 2 was my capture card wasn't working with all my machines. I don't even know what all the issues were, but the second I said, Jesus, Mother Mary, please help me, it instantly started working. And I was able to make this video. And then while this video was rendering, I tried to make another video on how I made this video, how to use screen capture stuff, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't make everything work again. And it was like, oh my goodness, God, Mother Mary, thank you so much for making it work the one time for this video. Yeah, just big thank you, God, big thank you, Mother Mary, that this video all came together in the end. The video I was editing is What is the Point of Prayer? If you want to check it out, feel free to click on that box or check out the description below. That's pretty much it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.